Um, can I ask you one more thing?
Fuck, dude.
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Oh, shit.
You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you. All right, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki.
Just a sec. No page. Gotta write shit down, man.
He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother. But I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different.
In the middle of puberty.
I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection. As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago.
Because he knew about the clovers.
When she told me that, I had a...
Faith, love, hope, and good luck.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother? There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like a lot.
Right?
But
You're telling me,
there's
brother.
one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
Yeah.
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Right.
Hey.
We figured that out like 3 timelines
Discovered
ago,
memory back,
idiot.
right? Cut me some slack.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's
Ouch.
right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments.
Kubota.
Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant.
Sorry, I'm looking at my note paper.
Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes,
Yep.
Right.
the next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The person who planned the Nonary project.
In other words, Ace.
What?
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Come on,
Shit!
we need to get out of here.
How?
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
Let's get the fuck out of here. New materials added to the file screen. Key card 0, brother. Look at that. Wah, 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 wah. Wait. Here we go. Picture 9 years ago we got. Alright, it's save time. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, let's just swipe this card. Junpei, look, it's unlocked. Yeah, now we can go back to the library. Hurry up, Junpei, we don't have time. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Let's go. You found it.
I think the shaking stopped.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right.
Yo.
Let's hurry.
Oh, shit.
This exit needs the Uranus card too.
The what?
Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's open. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, Neptune Key. Let's see if you work. Yes, I think it unlocked.
You think?
It says
Oh, shit.
incinerator. So this is the incinerator.
Uh-oh. Dude, we got a fucking heap of nodes left.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah. I think
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yeah, right here.
This will end well,
Pull
I'm
that
sure.
and the door should open.
Got it.
Why do we want the door to open? I don't want to go into an incinerator. Do you?
Let's go.
Let's not go. Hello? What are we... No. This is a terrible idea.
What the hell is going on?
Oof, ouch.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
They got
Jumpy.
Gintaro Hong owned.
Teddy,
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
I'm not. We're in a fucking incinerator.
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good. I'm feeling a lot better now.
I don't believe you.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine. You shouldn't worry about me.
Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Santa.
Hey, where is it?
You need some
Where's the
Pepto,
gun?
brother.
You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it. I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
They?
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
I broke the dam. Oh, god damn it.
Ace.
Come on, Lotus. Don't be a fucking plot device.
Just what
Punch him in the
hell do
nuts.
You think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Right.
You have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you.
That's fine.
Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
Right? He only gotta immolate one prepubescent girl, dude, instead of 9. Can you even imagine how hard that was for him? Can you? I don't think you can. So why don't you just check your fucking child incineration privilege, okay? And have some sympathy.
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
This man is more persecuted than gamers.
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. First is 1. Give me your hand.
Keep monologuing.
8. And with this,
The Triforce is complete.
The ninth man. Kubota's bracelet.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game ends now.
No? Hello? You're wrong, sir. There's still like 6 scenes.
I will escape.
Dumbass.
And the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye.
Wait!
Idiots.
What? Why isn't it opening? One more time.
What an idiot, dude.
Now open! No! What is this? Why? The digital root should be 9! It has to be
It's
9.
a 6 upside down, idiot. He doesn't know.
Why isn't it opening?
He doesn't know that it's a 6 upside down.
Now!
Oh, got him.
No! Ugh.
Oh, that was close.
Kick him in the
Too
face.
close. Thank you, Seven.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
9 years ago? Then you must be.
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
Dude, I can't stop giggling. I'm having too much fun.
You killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Nijisaki, that was Man X.
Oh, right. You don't know yet. All right. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives.
4 motives.
1.
That's a whole heap of motives.
In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital root, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank?
Just a prank, bro.
You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like
I
Snake.
still don't know who dressed him like Snake.
That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not. Why? How did.
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid, but his presence made you think.
Really makes me
Snake
think.
was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything?
Man, Junpei's ace voice is lackluster.
Is he
Mine
keeping
is
quiet
better.
because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed.
Later.
And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
And you mean to say Snake is still alive?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new.
He even got some sick ass
Thank you
robes.
for killing the wrong man. But I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the nonary project. Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it.
Oh, so he took the pocket watch, left, went in there, killed him, and then came back and he was like, okay, have you guys made any progress yet?
You picked up that
I see.
axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest.
Maybe don't hang out next to
One
axes
blow
next
was
time.
all it took, and then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest?
Lewd.
You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate, but what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it, but why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
I can't read.
See? Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world.
Yo, is this Dongle Bongo?
Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. Zero.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan.
Nice plan, brother.
You got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him.
Everyone's doing drugs, man. Don't do drugs. You'll end up murdered
But yes,
by a prosopagnosia, man.
I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem.
You got
It
bodied.
was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes.
Because you're a dum-dum.
Yes. This was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands.
That's
All of
big
this
brain, dude.
was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking
Got
about?
him.
I don't know any.
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, The person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero. And Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah,
Easy?
you got me. I'm Aoi Kurishiki.
Easy. Roll credits. We're
I was
done.
one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's two things you got wrong. Number one, I ain't Zero.
What?
Huh?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary. But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come
Assistant
up with
to
all this.
the regional manager?
All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
June.
Calm down,
Obviously.
Junpei. Didn't I say two things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game.
Because it's fun?
To save someone.
Oh.
Save someone?
Here, I can save. There. I saved someone.
Right. You were brought here to help my sister, to save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw...
Uh-oh.
What? What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? Ugh! Oh, my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
Seven! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
Migraines are a bitch, dude.
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon.
Morphogenetic analysis.
Phenomenon. For two organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were two separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q. The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic.
Morphic field set.
The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A.
Oh god, there's twins.
Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic.
Two Akanes.
I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Geez, Zero, why does Mom let you have two
Don't play
Akanes?
dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't.
Yeah, because I
How
played
did
the
you
other
know
routes.
Ace had prosopagnosia. How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
It's because I played the other routes. Ooh, a migraine. Uh-oh. Alright, see you guys next stream. He knew. Because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures then? Because I'm playing the game, idiot. I can go through all the routes. Imagine a river that splits in two like an upside down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom, from a single stream into two branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backward. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. Oh, Jesus Christ. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the 9th letter of the alphabet. Oh, for fuck's sake! But I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. What? Where? Where did she go? June. No, Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover... Oh, shit.
Freeze.
Oh, he's pissed. Look at him. Santa's got a gun. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? He got crazy eyes. Oh, shit. Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't get through any numbered doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
Bitch. That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What in the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. No, please. Why would you let this happen? And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
You mean we're trapped?
Yes.
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
Have a cookout.
No. No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but he is. Shit, we've got to do something. Maybe we can still get out through door 9. There's the red. Yeah, all right, we can do this. I've just got to... No, it's not going to work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. Is there any combination that'll work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Yes. Sure, why not? I don't think I can use this since this isn't the DS version of the game. Ever again. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations, lots of them. Huh? Oh man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, don't need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Alright, at least 7 got it away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Let's see. Bye, June. See ya. It's nice knowing you. Later. Have fun.
What? And there's no other way?
Lotus. Looks like she'd figured it out, though. Alright, June's already gone. Bye, Lotus. See you later. Man, this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Yeah, we can.
Don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
Whoa, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that as about as much as I did.
Without, if you're not, look, it'd be bad, all right?
For a cop, he sure doesn't have much confidence.
Bad?
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, all right? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me
Hey,
too.
Junpei actually talked for the first time since the Epiphany.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
We'll all die together.
You're all idiots.
Baka. Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust
Because it's
you
an
remember
upside down
what happened to
6,
Ace?
not a 9.
I couldn't see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
Oh, yeah.
No! What is this? Why?
Why?
Digital root should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Because you're a
Just to
bitch.
see. Why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
We can't give anything a shot. Santa took the gun. But Tish. One plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital root was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
The digital root is 0. Shit. If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here and stare at the door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. You're still wrong, brother.